For the past few months, the cast of Beauty and the Beast have been very busy with rehearsals. Now, all is set for the biggest opening night of the year. It opens tomorrow night at Melbourne's Princess Theatre. One of the cast members who's been particularly busy is our very own Bert Newton. We crossed to Bert on the set of Beauty and the Beast. Good morning, Bert.
Good morning, Kerri-Anne.
Wow. Bert, I've got to tell you, it looks just sensational. It's so busy in there. Everybody must be getting pretty nervous.
Well, I guess it's more a feeling of expectancy because we've done some previews. They've gone very well. As you know, we open tomorrow night. And if I were not part of this show, and if I was just an observer and had been there right throughout the rehearsal period and so forth, I'd have no fear in coming on air and saying it's going to be the greatest theatre show that Australia's ever seen. The results from the audience members so far in terms of response have been absolutely phenomenal. There you see the ensemble behind us, and I've got to say, one of the most talented ensembles you'd find anywhere in Australia, and all nice people.
But tell me about Beauty and the Beast, because a lot of people have even been asking me, gee, what is Beauty and the Beast? It is the Disney theme, but how are they putting that on stage?
Well, with a lot of magic, a lot of technical achievements that I thought would not have been possible in theatre. To be honest with you, lots of things that happen on stage, even though I've been with it right throughout the rehearsal period and the previews, I've got no idea how they do them. So I suppose that's the ultimate compliment. Let me introduce to you, Kerri-Anne, a couple of people involved with the production. Hugh Jackman, who plays a very important role in Gaston. Big muscly guy. It's the role I actually went for originally.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Good to see you.
Thanks for giving that up.
Mate, your performance in the preview so far, everyone agrees, just been absolutely sensational.
Thank you.
You missed one performance because of an injury.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine now. Thank you. Thank God for that. I was with the doctor on the morning after, and he said, I think it could be a fracture. And I was going, oh, that's fine, right. And a few minutes later, he was confronting a patient who had tears running down his eyes. I thought, oh, there goes opening night, la, la, la. And he's a sports doctor, and he was like trying to explain the injury to me, but it's fine. It's fine now.
Looking forward to tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic.
This boy is going to kill him. Big chookers. I'll see you before then.
I will, mate.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Hugh.
And thanks for all that bodybuilding practice.
Fine, just one of the things that I specialise in. Let me call over Kevin Jacobson and Michael Edgley, if they're both here. This, Kerri-Anne, is an amazing production in that two of the biggest organisations in terms of entrepreneurs have joined together for Beauty and the Beast. Kevin, firstly to you. You're Kevin, you're Michael, aren't you?
Yes.
Kevin, firstly, how did this come into your life, Beauty and the Beast?
Well, I first heard about Disney putting together their first Broadway musical ever, and the amount of money and expertise and they were putting into it, and setting up a separate section just to deal with this Broadway musical. And I thought, wow, this is Disney's first, it cannot fail. Yeah. And Michael's got the other side of the story as to how we got together, right?
Michael?
Well, I was in Moscow, of all places, and I'd been out to the Moscow Circus or the Bolshoi Theatre or something. I'd come home after a show and I'd turn on CNN, and there was a segment on CNN, and I picked up the phone, on Beauty and the Beast, and Disney and everything, and I picked up the phone to Kevin in Australia and said, hey, and he said, yes, I know about it, and that's how we sort of got together. And we've done a lot of things in the past, and we're involved in the management of the City Entertainment Centre and everything else. Yeah, this is the biggest thing we've ever done.
It's the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, for those people who might be thinking, I've seen this face before. He was the pianist in the Joy Boys in years gone by, when Michael and I used to rush home from school, watch him on Bandstand. Good luck for tomorrow night.
Thank you, mate.
Great to be part of it. Thanks, Kevin. Thank you, Michael.
You too, mate.
I'd like to introduce to you now, Kerri-Anne, Robert Jez Roth, and he is the American director of the Broadway production, and he's overseeing productions right around the world. As I mentioned to Rob before, this is the first time he's been interviewed by a Cogsworth anywhere.
Really the truth.
Rob, just been talking to Michael and to Kevin about how Beauty and the Beast came into their life. Explain how it came into yours, because you were there basically before day one, weren't you?
Yes, actually. For me, my involvement in the show came when Michael Eisner, who's the chairman of the Walt Disney Company, was at a dress rehearsal of another show I had directed at Disneyland in California. And we were talking, and he said, hey, have you seen the movie Beauty and the Beast? I think it would be a good idea for a Broadway show. And so that was in November of 1992. And from then, we went on and developed the show, and it opened on Broadway in April of 1994.
And so many Tony nominations. One was won. It's such a huge success in America. Two companies now, Los Angeles
so far,
and New York, and about to start a touring company.
Yes, the first touring company will go out in November, and it's starting in Minneapolis. in the States, and there might even be another touring company later in this year, too.
And you oversee all of those, don't you?
Yes, I'll oversee all the productions. It's like a little bit like my baby, and so yeah.
Rob, I want you to answer this truthfully. The Australian company and the Australian production, how does it compare with what's happening in America?
Oh, it's as fabulous in a lot of ways, and there's some better things, actually, because every time I come and do the show and meet a new group of actors, you learn more about this show.
Yeah.
And we learned some technical things here in Australia, and Richard Werrett, the Australian director, actually had a lot of great ideas that I've already incorporated back into the show in Los Angeles, some dialogue things that Richard wanted to try that were great. So it's been nice. So for me, what keeps me interested in it is that every production is different and has its own great things, and I'm very proud of the Australian production.
Matt Day, of course, your choreographer, who's just behind us. Hiya, Matt. Just come and say hello quickly.
Hi.
Just talking to our audience on Good Morning Australia.
Hello, good morning. Nice to be here.
Enjoying yourself in Australia?
We're having a good time. Great group of kids back here. Everybody say hello.
Hi, wave, everybody.
Hey, they're so well
working
trained
hard.
too.
Okay, ask and ye receive.
Yeah.
So no, we're having a great time
Good on you.
here.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks.
Good on you. And thanks to you too, Rob.
Thanks, Bert.
It's a great pleasure for all of us to
I have some
work
notes
with
I'd
you.
like to see you in your dressing room before the
Thought
show.
he might say that. One beautiful thing about the show, it's so democratic. Thank you so much, Rob. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just before we go, the star of the show is with us, Michael Cormick. And Michael, who has such a huge makeup job, Kerri-Anne, very kindly agreed to come on and say hello. How you doing?
I'm well.
How do you feel about tomorrow night?
Oh, probably just the same way you feel. A bit excited and scared.
The biggest thing you've done?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. In all proportions. I mean, you know, as far as show, as far as workload, as far as makeup load as well. Absolutely.
You're going to kill them. It's going to be a magic moment for everybody tomorrow night, but I think especially for you because it's such an integral role, and I really believe that from here on in, your name is going to be even bigger than it has been in the past, and it's going to be a lovely run.
Thanks.
It's good to see you. Good luck for
I look
tomorrow
forward
night.
to it. Thanks.
Michael Cormick. Well, that's about it from the stage of the Princess Theatre. Thank you for your time, Kerri-Anne. I take this opportunity too of thanking you so much for the great job you've done over the last 6 weeks. I look forward to being back on Monday, full bore, with GMA, plus Beauty and the Beast, and
Well,
I think I may
promise
call
you,
for my
Bert,
doctor.
I just can't wait to see the show tomorrow night. Everybody wants to know your part. Are you the Beauty or the Beast?
I thought you might ask that. I tried for both, but unfortunately for the Beauty, I was too tall, and for the Beast, well, I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? I'll just get the kids to say goodbye, everybody. For everyone watching the show, Good Morning Australia, just say goodbye and see you during Beauty and the Beast. They are fantastic. Well, I felt like the poor man's Rob Pelletier this morning doing this report, but it's been good fun. I've always wanted to say, from the Princess Theatre, it's good morning, Kerri-Anne, and good morning, Australia.
Bert written there. And Bert, I just want to say to you, thank you very much for allowing me in here. I've had such fun. You've got a great group of people here, and you've been a real doll to let me sit in and just help out over the last few weeks. I've had a great time.
Thanks again, Kerri-Anne.
And chookers for tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Good morning. Bert Newton, live from the Princess Theatre. Will be very, very exciting. As Bert said, he's back Monday for the duration. So I enjoy it. It'll be a great show. And it'll be staying only in Melbourne. So everybody from around Australia has really got to jump on the plane, order those tickets and get to Melbourne to see the show. But right now, it's Good Morning, Susie.
Do 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 do.